So a lot of climbers use things like this to work on finger extension, and that can alleviate like elbow pains from like just overuse of the finger flexion. But one problem I ran into myself is that in this weird kind of crunched up position, if I extend from there, I get a nasty pain like on the outside of my thumb. Like a clicking, grinding feeling feels fucking terrible. What I figured out is I can just work the fingers separately. Just hook like one finger in here, and now I'm getting that freaking benefit without that thumb pain. You can see the extensors of my forearms working. And there's something, you can work form extensors obviously by doing like reverse wrist curls and stuff like that. You can kind of see the muscle working just doing it without any weight. But there's something about extending the fingers under tension specifically that can be really beneficial as like antagonist training for climbing. So I think this is what I'll do from now on instead of trying to do that weird scrunched up motion that's hurting my freaking thumb. Now, if you still want to work your thumb in extension, I recommend just using a regular resistance band, a light one, okay? Wrap it around. I prefer, I don't like it like on the freaking fingernail. It feels very uncomfortable. So I put it below that thumb joint and I'll wrap it like so. Okay, I'm gonna pull it, I'm gonna put my thumb in there, my pinky in there. Because where our thumb works is we flex toward our pinky. Okay? But I'm gonna get a little bit of resistance on it. Notice where I'm starting. Okay, my hand is very extended already. I'm not starting here where that's giving me that nasty, uncomfortable clickiness. I'm starting with it pretty much already in full extension. I'm just getting a little bit of a range of motion. That's enough to feel a nice, weird, unique pump that feels healthy. One more thing, you might be thinking, why do I even need this? Why don't I just use a regular resistance band for my other four fingers too? Well, the problem with that is if you loop all your fingers in the same freaking band, when you pull on it, they get all scrunched together and then they're hard to like separate, especially that pinky finger, as you can see. But with this, each finger has an individual loop, and that helps kind of prevent that issue. Okay, so when I pull on it, I can still keep all the fingers separate, and they're able to extend and like spread. Okay, so that's why I like using this. They're pretty cheap. You really only need one size, especially if you're working it the way I'm working it. Um, there's definitely some out there where there's like 5 or 6 different resistances, but the thing is, again, if you're pulling it from here, it makes sense because range of motion is tiny and you're not stretching the band much. But you can like really stretch this out, like from here, easy. From here, like twice as hard, okay? So you really just need one. If you want to have more resistance, just pull it apart more. Okay, that's my advice. Peace.